Hello everyone and welcome to Digger Evans Model Railway. What you're looking at in front of you there is this tiny station building on my layout, which is known as Dale Porch, and I'm just going to point out a few things what I'm going to do and what anyone can do to make it look a bit more realistic. It's a very small building and it's a very old one. Eventually I'll probably replace it with a much larger station as time goes on, but for now this is the one I've got. If we look to the right, it's the platform ends very abruptly there, and that's where on the layout there's a motorway bridge and things, so it's ended pretty quickly there. What it does need is something here to prevent people walking across. There's those special like platforms you can buy that little barrier that goes on the floor and it's unable to walk on them. What you will see here is this train time announcement schedule. That's from Scale Model Scenery, and as you can see, the rubbish that's on the floor, there's a rubbish bin here, there's rubbish on the floor. Those things are all available from Scale Model Scenery, but the things that do make it look good, I've got some modern era posters on the walls and another train announcement thing, and these are all again from Scale Model Scenery. I've got the yellow tape along the front there and the Mind the Gap stickers along there, again everything from Scale Model Scenery. As we spin it round, you see one person on the bench and an announcement sign there telling us exactly where we are. I can slide this up so you can see that's the Dale Porch sign, and those are 3D printed TV camera at the top there, so they can keep an eye on everything that's going on. You'll notice, I'll just slide that back, beneath the platform here is cables that are tied to the wall. As you'll see in most platforms, they don't have the cable running along the ground or in concrete trunking. Again, that's 3D printed and it's available from Scale Model Scenery. What happens is, if you join the Railway Modelers Club, and I shall put a link under this video to join, all these things that you can see as downloads, all these posters, all the rubbish and things like that, everything that's downloadable is free once you're a member of the club. Everything's for free. It only costs a few pence a week, £1 and a few pence a week to be a member, and you pay every month. What you get is a lot of points. Each time you visit you get points, each time you make a payment you get points. Those points you can exchange for vouchers, and the vouchers can be spent in the shop on laser cut items, 3D printed items or things like that. And so it actually works out very, very beneficial, and there's loads of information we can get. I'm sorry, I've just been joined by a dog behind me. One of the pups has come up, one of the puppy dogs, to join the fun, I think. And so what I'm going to do to improve things, I've got a couple of things here. That's a ticket machine. Oops. That's a vending machine. Again, those are downloadable, printable and easy to make. Those are going to go inside this building in there. I'm going to make it so that I've got some lights and things in there, and when you look through, when it's lit up, you'll just be able to see these machines, and it'll just give it that bit more of an authentic look. If we look round this end where the fence ends, behind this fence is sort of a dead area of the station. So what I'm going to do there, I'm going to fill that with rubbish, litter and little bits of weeds and things like that, because that's what would happen in real life. It'd be unattended, nobody would bother with it, and it'd start to look grimy and grotty. I've got everything in this tub. I've got, as you can just see at the bottom of that tub, I've got loads of newspaper parts and all kinds of things like that that I've cut out. Again, downloaded and printed from Railway Modelers Club. If I spin it round, we can see that area better. These are the steps at the back of the station that lead you onto it. Now this you don't see from the front of the layout, this view, but it's important that we do the same things to it. So I've got some more rubbish to add, and I'm going to put powders and stuff on these steps and what have you. As I've done the work, I'll put a couple of photographs in and let you know, so you can all see how it goes along. Thank you all very, very much for looking, and it's just a quick look at this station and what I'm going to do and what any of us can do to just make it look that bit more realistic. Of course, we've got lights in the building and a couple of lamps onto the platform, and it's going to be all singing, all dancing. It's going to look pretty good. Thank you all once again for looking in. Thank you to everyone who's subscribed. I'm really moving forward with subscriptions now, and I really, really do appreciate it. Thank you all ever so much. Bye bye for now, my friends.